Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a closer look into Div 10 Moments 4231 second variation custom tactics and instructions. So the original Twitter post with the tactics and instructions is down in the description below, so if you can leave a like, if you do plan to use the tactics as well, you can leave in the comments what you think about them, since your feedback is quite appreciated. And this is the team that I used in the weekend league, and with these tactics I managed to achieve 16 wins, and I did use it as well in elite rivals and at qualifiers with great success. So now let's go to the actual tactics and instructions. So here are the custom tactics, starting with the width. It's 33, same with the offensive width, so it is a bit narrow, but you all know that this is the meta. And as well, since this is the second variation of the 4231, it's generally a wider formation, so having a narrow width creates that bit of balance where you can actually attack through the wings and attack through the middle as well. 60 depth is quite standard, and balance direct passing, players in the box 5. The corners and free kicks are down to personal preference. I have them here at 2, but obviously whatever works for you here. Moving over to the instructions, the striker is on stay forward, center forward is, or actually Cam is on stay on the edge of the box and drift wide. The left mid first is on come back on defense, cut inside, come short. The right mid is on come back on defense, stay wide and stay on the edge of the box. So here you have basically a bit of a variety. So your left mid is on cut inside. Here ideally if you have a player that's right footed on the left mid position, it's going to be great. And on the right here I have Genola, who's a right footed player, and again you have a bit of a variety. The left mid cuts inside, the right mid stays wide, so you have different options when attacking. The left center mid is ideally your more defensive midfielder. Here we recommend medium high work rates. High could work, but medium high, low high are ideal. Stay back or attacking cover center are the instructions. The right center mid is more like a box to box midfielder, so high would be ideal here. The instructions are get forward and cover center here. The fullbacks both are on stay back inverted and step up, and the rest are pretty standard. And in terms of the appropriate players to use here, I mean, like the striker, the cam, left mid, right mid, I mean, they're pretty standard. You all know like what's the meta, you all know the most effective players here. Generally you need pace, dribbling, shooting, like the usual. The only thing is with the midfielders you have to be careful with their work rates as well. Like in the left center mid position, if it's not somebody like Yaya Toure, maybe Chouameni, or another midfielder ideally with medium high work rates that can pass and shoot as well, because although this midfielder is on stay back, you'll find yourself that he is going to get forward quite a bit, since this is the game basically. Even if they're on stay back, they still like go a bit forward. So you need ideally somebody like more on the defensive side, but that can still pass and shoot. And what I found is, since the usual complaints when you start with the 4231 that it lacks the attacking options, what I find counters that. If you use the D-pad tactics, hook the sidelines and attacking fullbacks, it will ensure that essentially when you have your left mid and left back, for instance, on the next to the touchline, basically you can pass with them from the center backs or from the midfield, and then when your opponent starts to cover them, you have more space in the middle, and that way you can create those triangles between the left mid, left center mid and cam, and the same can be said with the right center mid, right mid and cam. And that's the main idea with this formation, like attack through the middle but also have the options to attack through the wings and create those triangles between the cam, the wingers and the midfielders. And so far it works for me. If you're like me and you want your formation ideally to have a cam and a striker, this would work for you, since the usual meta formation 4-3-2-1 or 4-4-2 don't have that cam. So that's why I personally enjoy this formation. I would recommend for you to give it a go. Try it in rivals, try it in qualifiers, and obviously if you like it you can try it in champs. And speaking about champs, I have prepared for you a compilation of my last champs run, some of the goals that I scored, so hopefully you enjoy.